Halo Pro JT Kenny here. I'm holding a really unique rod in our Crankin series lineup. This is a 710 heavy action crankbait rod, and it's one of the only heavy action crankbait rods out there right now. This rod was specifically designed for throwing the big crankbaits, the Strike King 10XD and the Lucky Craft Big Mag Skeet crankbait. You know, when you're talking about throwing crankbaits that are big, that weigh a lot, this is the rod to do it with. It's based off of our regular medium heavy crankbait rod, only we've put about 25% more rod into it, more action into it, so it can handle those big plugs and those big fish that sometimes bite those big plugs. But another unique thing that's happened about this that when we were designing this rod we weren't even thinking of is it has really turned out to be a really good lipless crankbait rod when you're ripping your lipless crankbaits through grass beds. It's a little bit heavier than your typical cranking rod, but that gives you a little more backbone to really be able to rip that lipless crankbait and pop it out of the grass, and that's when most of your strikes occur. But yet it still has that moderate action of your typical cranking rod and let that fish really get a hold of that lipless crankbait and allow you to plane back to the boat better. So the Halo Extra Deep Heavy Action 710 crankbait rod works great for that, but you get a dual purpose with your lipless plugs and grass beds as well. I think you guys will really like it.